Hi, I'm Rita Bearcat, and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you end up liking this video, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is 30 art challenges that I'm doing on YouTube, and this is day 11 of those challenges. I ended up putting out 30 art challenges to my subscribers, and I decided that I would go ahead and put them here on my YouTube channel. So if this is your first one, you can go back and watch days 1 through 10 because they're already out there. And if you subscribe to my channel, then you'll see the rest of them. So I hope that you will do that. And if you're interested in seeing what those art challenges are, you can subscribe to my newsletter and I will send those to your inbox. Now, you don't have to do them on YouTube or anything. You can just do them any way you want. I will just send them to your inbox and I will put the link below. Now for today's project, you can see I am working with gelatos, and if you've never used those before, those are water-soluble crayons, and they are fantastic to work with. You can use them wet or dry. Today I'm going to use them wet. I am just drawing on the page with them because they're very soft, like a lipstick. But you have to blend them, and I'm using a wet paintbrush to blend that color around. And I tend to go light to dark, so I blend all the light colors first. So I do the yellows first, and the purple actually is a little bit lighter than the pink. The pink is more of a magenta color. So I did the purples first, and then now I'm doing the magentas and kind of blending that around. And then once I get all those colors blended, anywhere where I have a white space, I'm just going to kind of fill in. I wanted to have a lot of color, kind of that confetti kind of look in the background, making it very party atmosphere. And this is a technique that anybody can do. And that's why I did it. I wanted it to be really fun, really easy, a lot of color, just a fun technique. And this is just something that you can do, especially if you're just kind of stuck or you just want to fill a page with color. And I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but trust me, it will all come together in the end. Now, for that funny little squiggly line in the center, I did block that off with a Pitt pen and any type of marker that's permanent that you know will not react to water will work. I wanted to mark that off because I wanted to make sure that I left that area white and clear of color, because I know that I knew that I wanted to put black and white in that center, and I didn't want any color to get in there before I had a chance to put the white color in there. Now, some people may put the white in there first, but white is opaque, and I knew that if some color accidentally got in there, I knew that the white would cover it, because I'm going to use gesso, because in this particular journal, some of the pages are canvas and some of the pages are mixed media paper. And on this particular page, on the left-hand side, the page is canvas, and on the right-hand side, the page is mixed media paper. So this is one of the journals that I have in the shop, and that's what I have. So I wanted to make sure that I use gesso so that the white is really white and not tan like the canvas page. And what I like about gesso is gesso really does even the playing field. If I just did plain white paint, it might not be a stark white, but I know if I use gesso, gesso covers everything, and I know it's going to be a pure white. So right now I am drying that gesso. I'm making sure that it is completely dry before I make black stripes on top of it, because I don't want gray stripes, I want black stripes. And we know if you mix black with white, they're going to be gray. Especially on the canvas, I want to make sure it's totally dry. I'm drawing my stripes so that I know where to put my lines. Now, sometimes when you're drawing on a flat surface, like I have to do for the videos, sometimes your scales are a little bit off. And while it may look good at the time, sometimes I feel like it doesn't come out like the way that I exactly pictured it or the way that I wanted it. And so when I'm finished, I may look at it and think, oh, I want to change that, or I want to fix this, or I want to do something differently. And I did change some things up a little bit. So you will see the end project, it did end up changing it. I ended up changing this quite a few times after I shot the video. And that's just because sometimes when you pick it up, you'll see things that you didn't see when you're actually doing it down flat on a flat surface, which is a good thing to remember. And a lot of times, even if I do it like this, I do it on a flat surface, I'll stand it up, I'll take a picture of it, I'll look at it in different ways before I decide that it's actually finished. So for the black paint, instead of just using a regular black acrylic paint, I decided to use a black chalk paint. Between the gesso and the black chalk paint, I really like it against all of the color because both gesso and the black chalk paint are very, very matte and very, very dark. The black is very dark and the white they're both very opaque. And so it really pops against all of that color. And I love that. I love the contrast. And there's just absolutely no shine to it once it dries. So it just really pops against the background. And I cannot even tell you why I painted this. It's just a weird, whimsical, dreamlike. I don't know. Sometimes I think that we paint things just because we can. And I think that that's okay. Because I think sometimes we just need to paint. Especially in our journals. That's what they're there for. It's just, I think sometimes you just need to have that release and just have fun with it. And it's about learning techniques and having some fun, and I think that's okay. So now I'm drawing all these little circles, and I had switched to a Tombow marker, which I love my Tombow markers. I really do. The only thing that the Tombow markers are water soluble. So if you accidentally get them wet, they are reactive. And I wasn't worried about it because this particular journal is almost done, which I'm super excited because once it's finished, I will do a flip through video for it and show you all of the pages that are finished in it because I'm super excited. I think I literally have maybe 1 or 2 more pages in this journal to finish, and then this journal will be done. And so I wasn't worried because I know that the pages behind it are already finished. So I wasn't worried about it getting wet and having it get ruined by water. But I shouldn't have done it because once I looked at it when I was finished, there were a couple of things that I didn't like about the page and I changed it. And so in changing it, I had to work with a lot of gray because those areas where the marker was reconstituting. So I wouldn't do it again. So just something to keep in mind. So if you like this video, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And remember that I can send you those 30 art challenges to your inbox if you want by subscribing below. And if you like these types of videos and you like this one, then you could subscribe to my channel. I am so excited about doing these 30 challenges. It's been a challenge to me just to keep up with it, but I'm happy to do it. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. And you can see here, like below, I ended up changing some of the things, but that's okay. This is the part of learning. So I hope that you like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.